Okay. We'll get a new file started. Vegetable Valley! Oh no, Kirby. Okay, he's got a sword, he's fine. Did anything not update? I thought I did. Oh, it sure didn't. What the fuck? Hang on. I love when I press buttons and buttons don't work. There we go. Okay, now the game's showing us Kirby on stream. I try to get 100% if I can help it, but that depends on me being decent at the video game. Lord knows I can't do that. We'll go with fire. Not too big on beam. Fire at least feels ow. Well, I guess I won't be using fire. Cool beans. Oh no, never mind, we're fine. I can't make up my mind if I want fire or not. Oh god. I'll take that maximum tomato. And I'll take that fire again. There's the end of the first stage. Let's see if I can get an extra life. Nope, not even close. If I can hit the 1, I can get an extra life. But, lol, like that's gonna happen easily. Okay, number 2. I forgot I had fire already. Good. Let's get ourselves Cutter then. Boop, boop, boop. Up and away. Alright, well, goodbye, Cutter. Fight a mid-boss, then. Wish I had Cutter, because I could just try to delete your health bar, but I can just throw bombs at you, that's fine. I can be boring. Oh god, I can't even get Crash out of this if I want it. I mean, I'll try to hold on to it, but I don't know how useful Crash is gonna be to me. Just due to the nature of how Crash is. Ow. Okay, maybe I should at least spend it. Seems like a novel idea. Can I... Okay, yes, I can't get the maximum tomato. Would've been sad if I couldn't. Nothing! Okay. If you say so, game. Alright, well, here's a nice basic ability to have. Sword Kirby. Oh, I got closer that time to hitting the number 1. Also, can play a minigame here. Crane Fever. Maybe get ourselves some extra lives. Oh, that's a pretty easy 2-up right there. The big Kirby's worth 2 extra lives, the small one worth 1. Keep the Kirby, no! Okay, that's... okay. Hey Toon, how's it going? Welcome to the Kirbo Zone. Into the 3rd stage. Oh. The bounce! Hey, that was me at work, frying my brain cells. As much as I want to tell work stories, I'm not exactly in a position where I can really do that. You know, confidentiality and what have you, but there are definitely some good work stories. Oh, is this one of the places? No, I must be thinking of something else. Ow! Oh yeah, customers being customers, yep. I know about that. They just do whatever the hell they want. With no care for the employee. Okay, Yes. What do you stand to gain from doing something like that? I don't understand why people exist. Hiding a tub of ice cream. Or whatever, I guess. What is this? Oh, the museum, right. So I can get a... Hey, how's it going?
Seriously.
Tub of ice cream.
They fucking hid a tub of Rocky Road ice cream. Why?
Because... Fuck you, that's why.
It was... God, I fucking hate customers some days.
I know, right? Oh, that was a good mid-boss fight.
Nice. So, you know like the self-checkouts normally, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like a lane, it's like computer, and then in between...
I have existed in a grocery store before, yes.
Yeah, they hid it in between the computer and the, like, the impulse stuff. It's like candy bars and all that.
Oh, hell yeah, the good shit.
It's just like tucked away in there.
Yeah, why not?
What the fuck, man?
Like I say, I don't understand why people exist.
Fair. Fucking fair, though.
Fuck, I want that lollipop. Yeah, hyper mode.
It befuddles me.
Please let me just walk into every... get me out of here. There we go. That was some fun hitboxes.
Nice. Nice hitboxes, man.
Now can I get an extra life off the bonus at the end? No. It takes me a good while to remember what the exact timing is for the bonus stages, so I'm not too surprised.
Alright.
Okay, boss time. I believe. Yes, boss time.
So I have a question for you.
Yes?
Are you busy tomorrow?
I mean, I have work.
Are you streaming tomorrow?
No.
Would you be down to test something with me?
Depends on what I'm testing.
Well, are you down for EDF?
Possibly.
Alright, because I am doing a stress test for something a little bit weirder than what I normally do.
Okay. Ice Cream Island. Kirby's thinking about all the food. Oh, okay. Thanks, Waldo.
I mean, to be fair, if I were to... Oh, fuck you, Dream Waddle Doo.
It's great.
Poor Kirby's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, potentially. Just, like, know that, like, literally my day is basically, my day today was basically get home from work, eat dinner, start streaming. No, like, downtime. So.
That's understandable. That's why I asked if you were, like, streaming tomorrow.
Yeah. But more just to give you, like, a point of reference for when the hell I would be available.
I mean, what time do you get out of work?
Local time, my shift ends at, 6:15. So
what time is it for you right now?
7:58, it's almost 8. So, I get off work at 9:15 Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, I get off work at 10.
Yeah.
Although I might get off at 9 o'clock because, man.
Oh, yeah, yesterday was a fun day at work, not really because of anything related to work itself, but because, ended up waking up early that day, and I could not go back to sleep, so I was basically running...
You were stuck staying up.
I was running yesterday at work on 4 hours.
So, oh my god, see, you're just basically on fumes then.
Yeah, basically. It was great. It wasn't.
That's how Monday was for me. Could not fucking sleep. I had to just exist, and that was it. I could not do anything else.
Man, why the fuck does existing have to be hard?
Yo, I mean, same though. And worst of all, Anon won't let me die.
That's worst of all?
He will not let me. He will not let me cease to exist.
I mean, I'm not gonna let you cease to exist either, so...
Why the fuck not? What?
Because I'm a friend! That's why!
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I guess friends do that.
Fuck you, Nick. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But yeah, turns out retail's hard.
Yep, I know. Having...
You know
yeah,
more than you know just as much as I do.
Yeah, having worked a retail job seasonal.
I wish it was just seasonal.
Yeah, I guess there's also that, but at the very least, you will, for the most part, get the real retail experience from working seasonal. Because that's usually, like, the worst time of year when it comes to working retail.
I mean, to be fair, I've worked in retail at the store for a little more than 3 years now.
I probably need to get some other ability to take care of that. Alright, I'll come back to it later.
Trust me, practically every day is seasonal day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, seasonal day is more of the, same customers, but more sort of thing.
Yeah, we have that. It's called summer.
Or my favorite one, that one person with a stolen credit card who tries to buy a new TV, and when they can't, get the credit card to work, they just, pretend they're going to an ATM and then leave the store. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Actual stories!
I mean, yeah. That sounds about right. Remember, everyone, if you've worked retail, you probably haven't seen it all yet.
Remember, everyone, if you work retail or consider working retail, don't. Yeah.
Fucking don't.
Super don't.
If you have the ability to do literally anything else, do it. Do it. Save yourself the sanity. Work even a boring desk job, because you will. Retail is going to suck your soul out.
Yeah, the retail job of the places I've worked is almost certainly the worst one of the jobs I've had so far. Like, it wasn't, like, especially bad. Could have done way worse.
Was management good?
Eh.
No, not really.
I mean, it wasn't anything to write home about, I guess, is a alright enough way to put it.
That's saying something, because I've seen quite a few posts talking shit about their management team.
Yeah.
My management's actually pretty chill, and I am lucky that that's the case.
Did you see, speaking of random corporate bullshit, did you see the pizza crimes from earlier today?
Oh no. What do you mean pizza crimes? Where'd you post it?
I don't think I posted it in a Discord you're in, but I will DM it to you. Hang on.
Please, yeah, please do.
Let me find you in my DMs here. Here.
Pizza crimes. I'm scared.
Just give that a look.
I love the fucking Twitter. Just fuck you, I quit.
Oh, fuck you, I quit is such a good Twitter account. I love that Twitter account so much. Because it's basically just a Twitter account that exposes the bullshit of corporate bullshit.
Oh no. What? Excuse me?
Yeah? Is there a problem here?
There is a fucking problem. Where the fuck is my crust?
Like I said, pizza crime.
Yo, the Italian in me is about to throw some fucking hands with Papa John's. You don't fuck with pizza. Papa John's offering a new spin on the classic. No, it's not a fucking new spin on the classic. A new spin on the classic would assume I liked it. A fucking calzone would be a better spin on the classic than that.
I feel like at that point a boot would have also been a better spin. Hey, number one!
Oh, God. Papa John's, if you somehow do not get bankrupt from this fucking approach, I'm going to be amazed.
Yeah, definitely give the Fuck You I Quit Twitter account a follow, because seeing some of the shit is that they post on that Twitter account is absolutely hilarious.
The Papa Bowl comes in 3 varieties: garden veggie, chicken Alfredo, and Italian meats trio. Can you even call it a fucking pizza bowl then?
I mean, they can, but it's okay, I suppose, to be factually wrong. Oh,
delete this.
I wanted wheel, but I guess I got high jump now. Okay, now we've got wheel.
They're available to the company's loyalty members this week and will roll out nationally next week, and costs $8. So $8 for something like this. This looks like a fucking failed salad.
I sure don't want any part to do with it, but then again, I usually don't eat out because my money goes to worse decisions.
Like games.
Yeah, buying questionable video games. I mean, I've gotten, like, what was even the... that almost ended poorly. I'm trying to think, like, what the last game... Hang on, let me pull up my backlogger. What was the last game I bought? I mean, I guess there's all the 3DS and Wii U exclusive, eShop exclusive games that I was buying off the store before you can no longer add money to your 3DS and Wii U accounts.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, for those who aren't aware, after this month, you can't add money to your 3DS and Wii U account anymore.
Big ouch, man.
You can at least still spend the money that you have for the next few months. I believe the cutoff time is like March of next year.
Is that when the shops are like closed down for good?
That's when you can't purchase anything else from the shop, but you'll still be able to re-download stuff that you already bought.
Gotcha, okay. Do you mind if I keep reading this post?
Sure. Go for it.
At first, Papa John's thought the bowls might be well received as a healthier alternative to fucking when? How is this healthier? I mean, I guess without the bread, it is technically healthier because not as much carbohydrates. But no.
Sure, I know what I can do to look at whatever the hell I bought recently, collector's edition, because that usually is where I post my most recent pickups. Oh yeah, I picked up roller games. I guess that was a bad decision. There was other games in that pickup adventure, because that was when I got 2 Sega arcade sticks, one for Genesis and one for Saturn.
Nice.
Oh, I remember what I have to do in this fight. Fuck.
Is this shit in collector's edition?
Yeah, it's in collector's edition. It's the most recent post that I'm looking at.
Okay, hang on. Let me check this shit out.
God, I'm probably gonna die in this fight, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, because it was a Sega, Genesis, and Saturn arcade stick.
That is actually fucking cool, though.
What, the arcade sticks?
Hell yeah.
Yep, there's the death. But the 3 games that I got in that were roller games, Mega Turrican for Genesis and Shovel Knight on Xbox.
Gotcha. You know what I really want to get at some point?
What?
I would love to get my hands on a steering wheel set.
Alright. Any games in mind for it?
A few.
Okay.
Basically just like some racing games. Forza, all that shit.
I haven't really delved into steering wheel controllers since a lot of them are kind of made like ass. But there's some good ones out there.
Yeah. It just comes to the mind that my dad like said because I have a VR set and all of that, I should get a steering wheel set.
Yeah, another good decision game from a few weeks back, and actually legitimately good decision. Demon's Crest. That game is good.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's just hard though.
It's hard, yeah. I mean, we played one of the games from that trilogy for RBC before. We played the second one, Gargoyle's Quest 2.
Hey, it's better than Simon's Quest.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, it's hard for me to judge. So, Simon's Quest is hard for me to judge because it's one of the games that falls under it's bad because you don't know where you're supposed to go. Once you know where you're going, the game becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, that's understandable. Wait, hang on. I have the perfect sound for what you just got.
Probably what I subsequently just lost.
There it is.
But
damn it! Ah!
your switchability is a lot in Kirby.
You had one job, Nick.
Alright, time to go get my first switch pressed. I'm gonna try to get all these. But there's buttons you can press to unlock secret things.
Secret.
And your save data does track them for 100%, so, I mean, I'm gonna try to get them all.
Listen, I still say that Fridge Kirby is the best Kirby.
Which Kirby is good Kirby?
Fridge Kirby's friend, he's willing to open himself up to give you food.
What else? Oh yeah, there was the Memcard Pro that came in the mail a few weeks back.
Explain, what's the difference between Memcard Pro and Memcard?
I mean, I don't have... Unless, by Memcard you mean, like, the first-party memory cards. Is that what you mean, like me? Because I'm not aware of them putting out, like, a variant that's just called Memcard.
Wait, hold on, what the fuck? I'm looking at the box now. Wi-Fi and connected features? Nunny?
So... I unfortunately haven't messed with it too much just because I don't PS1 that often. Okay. But it'll be nice to mess with because I did get some good quality PS1 cables that'll hopefully come in the mail soon. That I'm looking forward to using with it. But for the memory card itself, oh, I don't care about this room. The memory card itself. So the idea of it is you can you plug in a micro SD card into it, and you essentially use that to save your games. So, for the purposes of it, it's basically unlimited storage, just because of how much space you have on even like a 4 GB card or some such. Like,
see, that's cool and all, but that doesn't explain Wi-Fi and connected features. I might have to look into that.
So. One of the things, so there's a site that you can go on to manage your memory card through Wi-Fi, which basically.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so the card basically creates what are called virtual memory cards that you have to switch between, and you can through the site you can just switch them through the site. You can also switch them directly through the memory card itself. But if you want to be able to see, like, the names of the memory cards and whatnot, see them in a list, you can do that off the site.
Dude, that's fucking rad.
Yeah. The only saves...
Damn.
The only saves I have on it so far, though, are the ones that I had on my actual PS1 memory card. So there's not too many saves on there yet, but give it time, and I'm sure there will be a lot more on there. Apparently, they're also working on a version for PS2 because it's sadly the one I have there is sadly not compatible with PS2, and I think they are also working on a GameCube one.
That is fucking cool. I wish that the GameCube I had was still like. I wish I had the cords for it, but that is so cool.
I mean, PS2 and GameCube, I'm less urgent for a memory card for them because the ones that I have that I use for them have a lot of storage space, especially GameCube. Like, Mad Cat's GameCube controllers are something you don't underestimate.
The controllers, though, are kind of,
meh. I mean, I can't judge them too harshly for the reason of, the big thing about them was you could get a controller at a cheap price.
Yeah.
So when you look at it like that, it's not as easy for me to judge it. I'm still going to judge it, but... Actually, I want to...
It may not be easy for me to judge, but by God, I will judge it. You're on a crusade to fucking judge Mad Cat's controllers.
That's my life goal.
It's to judge everything game related.
Yeah. There's plenty of YouTubers who do it. Why can't I?
Fair, I guess. That does make sense.
I mean, how many games have we judged through RBC now? A lot.
I'm still under the impression I'm still stuck between what is worse.
Bratz or Lion King?
Bratz the movie, the game, or Lion King for Game Boy. The thing is, though, Lion King Game Boy kind of cheats because it's a port of an already meh game, but they somehow fucked it up even worse.
I mean, I haven't played too many, I haven't played that much of other Lion King ports, but from what I hear, the 16-bit ones are pretty alright. Like,
Lion King for SNES ain't bad. It's just hard as fuck and a little bit dodgy.
And I think that the same applies to Genesis. The Game Gear one is the only version I've beaten, and the big thing that one has is fucking ice physics everywhere.
That sounds about right.
That was during a time when I was focusing on some of my Game Gear games in my collection, trying to go through them and finish them on streams. Because I don't have that many of them, so I'm like, probably will be an easy console to clear out. Whenever I get back to that, I'm probably gonna go through Gunstar Heroes on Game Gear, because I picked that up at a local shop a while ago, which is a game we never got over here in the US. The Game Gear version of Gunstar Heroes. We got the.
We know how that turns out.
We got the Genesis one. I mean, I'm expecting it to be basically shittier Gunstar Heroes, but
can you even stream it?
Game Gear games? Yes, I can. So, it's hard to see, but there's a case behind me on my shelves that has adapters. My analog, Genesis console, it came with one adapter, which is for the Master System, so you can play Master System games on it. Nice. But, there's also, they sold separately, a 3-adapter pack, which includes an adapter for, I believe it's SG, 3000, I want to say, or Sega Mark III, whatever it is. I think that one's basically like the Japanese Master System, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, because it's the adapter.
Which one is it?
It's the adapter that I've never used for it. Here, I can actually go look. I'll be back in 1 second.
Bye.
Okay, so, it's this thing here, Mega SG adapter, and in the box are 3 different adapter pieces. So, okay, it's the Mark III that I was thinking of. So you got an adapter for the Mark III, so you plug this in, to the Mega SG, and you can play Mark III games on it. You have the, some of these are hard to get out of the case. You have the card adapter for the handful of Master System games that were card-based. You just put a card in them, and they had the game on them. Kind of like...
That's pretty rad.
Kind of like TurboGrafx. And then here's the one that we're talking about here, the Game Gear adapter. Which is basically, you plug it in, you put in the game... You put in a Game Gear cartridge, and you can play your Genesis games on the big screen. Oh, not your Genesis, your Game Gear. Adapter. I mean, to be fair, the Game Gear itself is pretty chunky.
Oh my god, how many batteries did it take in? How many?
6. And it drained them real fast.
It so fast.
I mean, I think people are more focused on 6 being a lot, when I feel like it's more like 4 AA. I feel like it's more like 4 AA batteries was very little, because the Lynx also took 6. Keep in mind, so I feel like a console taking 4 is the outlier, despite how popular the Game Boy was.
Yeah. To be fair though, the Game Boy did not require that much.
Yeah, it took 4 AA batteries, and they lasted a while.
Yeah, meanwhile, how long did the Lynx last?
I don't remember the average battery life of the Lynx, but I'm pretty sure it was on par with the Game Gear.
Let me confirm that.
Here. Hoisted by not having a power. Okay, give me sword. It might have been okay. Let me look again. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Could've just done that! I actually have another way to play Game Gear games, so,
Alright, so...
Go on.
The Game Gear lasts 3 to 4 hours, right?
I mean, kind of depends on the game, but that's the research you found. I'll roll with that.
That's what I'm seeing so far. Apparently for the Lynx, it's 4 to 5.
Okay.
So that lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, how many people do you know that talk about the Lynx? Let's be real here.
How many people do I know talking about the old Atari?
Which old Atari are we talking here?
Man. Most I remember about the Atari back then was like 2600. I don't know if Lynx is under the same name. Yeah, it's under the same name, but to be fair though, Atari's had a bit of a weird history.
Yeah, because yeah, there's I have a handful of Atari systems, but I don't have as many, compared to some other stuff, because, like, I've got an Atari 2600, I have an Atari 7800, I don't have a 5200, I did see one in the store, though, which was, neat to see.
Yeah, I can imagine them.
I mean, not like the 5200 works well or anything. I have the Lynx.
And that's all we'll go as far as.
I mean, Lynx has some okay games. Like, we haven't played the Lynx that much for RBC, but we've had... I want to say we've had, like, 2 Lynx games. Because we had, Electro Cop, which was not a good game.
It was a trash.
But we also had Zybots, which was a pretty alright Lynx game. Like, I don't remember if it was the best game of the night, but it certainly was pretty alright.
So I'll give you some of the games that were in with Zybots. You ready?
Yeah?
Paris-Dakar Rally Special for NES.
Oh, that wouldn't have beaten out Zybots.
Earthbound for SNES.
That probably would have.
Driver, You Are the Wheelman, PS1. That definitely would not have beaten it.
No.
And then Mr. Gimmick for NES.
50-50 on that one.
It's debatable. In short, I'd say it's probably more like it might have been 3rd or 2nd.
Yeah. Well, still, the point is, it wasn't a bad Lynx game, and I still have yet to give out, like, the main Lynx game that the Lynx was known for, which is Chip's Challenge. Or at least that's the one I usually see people talk about when it comes to the Lynx.
Give me one second. I'm actually gonna see what Zybot says because I don't remember it.
It was a dungeon crawler game, where at the end of each floor you could buy some upgrades. That's like the quickest way to describe it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. All right, and then I just need to remember what Mr. Gimmick is.
Mr. Gimmick was a pretty tough NES platformer by Sunsoft.
Wait, hold on. Is this the one where I died to the boss and yet I still beat the boss?
I don't remember, honestly, because you could say that for about a bunch of different games.
No, I think this is the one.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find the clip. I'll send it to you later.
Oh, Tornado Man.
Yeah, it is. It is the one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mr. Gimmick is a good game, but man, it's hard to get into that.
Yeah. For the name was on the tin, it's rather gimmicky.
Yeah, particularly with throwing your stars. Because it kind of bounced all over the place, which could be a little bit hard to deal with.
Oh, yep.
Ow. But back to the topic of the Lynx, yeah, Chips Challenge. I've still been morbidly curious to try out the Lynx port for Ninja Gaiden 3. Been very curious to try that one. I do have it, but I haven't really played it. And for the topic of Game Gear games, that we kind of got sidetracked from, I actually have two different ways to play Game Gear games, because I had the one that I described to you earlier, but also I have the Analog Pocket, and with it I got their first adapter for that, which was the Game Gear adapter, so I can also play Game Gear games through that. Which is fun. I didn't lose you, did I?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I like I said, my brain cells just about fried from work.
Okay.
So I'm sorry if I just kind of phase out of existence for a short bit.
Phasing out of existence is my job, though.
Fuck you, it's my job. I just took your gerb.
Oh no. It's okay, I still get to pay for it.
Damn. Damn, that's rough. Man, I can't tell what's more rough. The fact that, what would be, like, more rough? Me getting to play, like, try out games, being pretty, like, yeah, I think it's a pretty cool job. Or not getting to pay.
I mean... So here's the thing, like... You like, people say, like, oh, it's a great job, you get to play video games. Well, remember, you're still having to test them and keeping an eye out for bugs and whatnot, so it's not all fun and games.
Yeah. You still gotta keep an eye out, you gotta document every single thing that's wrong with them and whatnot.
Yeah. And the pay rate isn't the best for it. Like... How much
do you make?
I think it's actually minimum wage here that I make for this.
Ouch. I mean, that's fair enough, but ouch.
Which is, yeah, unfortunate. But I was actually having a conversation with somebody about, like, wages and whatnot. I'm gonna try to get some extra lives off of the Crane game. But they used a phrase that I absolutely laughed at, and, like, I have to remember that phrase because it's great. Because, this spawned from, somebody saying, it was actually spawned from a "fuck you, I quit" tweet, where they said basically, "There goes the no one wants to work theory" in one single tweet, quote tweeting somebody who got they basically had a job that paid really well, and there was a waiting list to be hired for it, and they're like, "Yep, there goes the no one wants to work theory" in a single tweet. And
hold on, let me read this real quick.
Yeah, I mentioned that one of my bothers about work comes from work expecting 110% from all their workers and then paying minimum wage, which then spawned the phrase "act your wage."
That's amazing.
Which is exactly what it sounds like. If you're getting paid minimum wage, put in minimum effort.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Also, I vibe with one of the replies that says, "People don't leave bad jobs, they leave bad bosses." Not always true, but frequently true.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? I vibe with that. That does make sense.
Is it down here I want to be? Yes. Button.
Just careful that you don't die.
Yeah, not dying. A strong play. Oh, I have to backtrack now, don't I? If I wanna. Yeah, I do. Fight the wind, Kirby. Well, yeah, I love the phrase "act your wage." It's so good because it's also like a play on "act your age." That phrase.
Yep. It's a good phrase.
Real good.
It makes sense.
It's real good. Like, I will say, I
only work as much as you're worth.
I will say that, like, I'm fine with minimum wage in very rare circumstances. The last job that I worked when I was, like, when I got...
Making minimum wage?
No, like, when I got, laid off from Nintendo and then went back to work at Nintendo because weird stuff with their... But, it was literally just scanning people in for a QR code. If I wasn't doing that, which was most of the day, I could just do whatever the hell I wanted as long as I was still at my post. Just bring a bag of video games and play them the whole day. And something like that, like, I'm getting stuff done, like, in my personal life, I guess you could say. Getting stuff done, for outside of work hours, so, like,
It's not a bad way to go, honestly.
The minimum wage was fine enough for that instance. And even then, the funny story is, I think I got paid more doing that than what I do now. That's like the really funny thing about it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be real with you, but I've actually been reading up. I'm trying to study up for getting a driver's license.
Nice.
Can you tell where my brain went?
I actually haven't done much driving since I've got my license. Like, the most I did for when I got my driver's license was when the milk crew was in town. So I'd like drive them places. And that was cool. We all went to like Pink Gorilla and such.
Yeah, so quick question, but have you been talking to the milk crew lately?
I have from time to time. We actually started watching some of the VODs from when I was on GDQ and for Mystery Tournament Top 8.
Nice!
And some of those have been a good time. Watching them lose their shit over Pumpkin Dog was like the best thing ever. Because that game is so stupid, it's great.
I might have to check that out.
Yeah, absolutely watch, like not even just Pumpkin Dog, just watch all the matches for that top 8. I bet I can find the link really fast.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, the VOD is, like, 8 hours long.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a marathon day. I'm probably just gonna vibe out and watch that when I don't have work.
Well, it's not like I was in, like, every match, because that was basically, for top 8, that would have been, both the winner's semis matches, and then, like, a shit ton of losers bracket matches.
I know, but also Kuso games are kind of a thing to behold.
Yes, but also this isn't Kuso, this is Mystery Tournament, where the games...
Oh, yeah, right.
Because Kuso, the games have to be bad. Mystery Tournament, they just can be bad.
No,
and
Kuso doesn't have to be bad, it just has to be either bad or weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually the
As you
definition
told me.
we go... Yeah, that's usually the definition we go by. I'm basically quoting what they said for Mystery Tournament, but there's a lot of interconnections between Mystery
Kuso and
Tournament.
Mystery Turn.
Yeah. It was especially funny because my first few opponents for Mystery Tournament 16 were basically a set of Kusa Grande people. Up until I got knocked into loser's bracket, it was all people I knew from Kuso. Because it was, first I had to fight Brasentia, who's the head admin for Kuso.
Yep.
Then I had to fight Flannel Cat, who also helps a lot with Kuso. Then it was Jakazam, who is a known, like, relatively good player for Kusa Grande. He consistently makes brackets. And then I had to fight Andy, who is like a...
Oh no!
Who's like a top tier player.
Final boss, if you will. Or
Yeah.
at least a penultimate boss.
Final boss, basically, levels of difficult opponents, because he has won, like, 7 of those 16 mystery tournaments.
God damn.
Like, not even just, like, came in top 8, like, outright won.
Yeah.
He has played a video game before.
Oh, you played a video game? I played bad video games.
Yeah, and the game I rolled, it didn't help that the game that I rolled against him was something that wasn't exactly what I'd call it in my wheelhouse, because it was a first-person physics puzzle game where you mass-fired balls out of your face.
What game is this?
This was a itch.io game called Hyperbole.
This sounds familiar. I still remember one of the games you sent me that was just, I can't remember.
Oh, I bet I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it like the first-person monkey ball game?
Yeah.
I believe it's called Malice. Not spelled how you think it would be spelled, because Malice.
M-A-L-U-S.
Yes, that one. That game is great for all the wrong reasons.
Didn't I beat it?
You might have, actually. It's not an especially long game. It just feels long.
I will admit, I had a little bit more fun with it than I ever expected. I just remember that.
Yeah. A lot of the games in Mystery Tournament tend to be a lot of, like, freeware games that do some pretty interesting stuff. Like, the first freeware game I had to play for Mystery Tournament was a game called Washout Spire, which is basically a really fast-paced, precision platformer that plays kind of like a... Best way I could describe it is kind of like a mix between Celeste and The Messenger. That was It was real fun.
Oh no, your mic.
But was also difficult. I mean, I didn't really need mic. I wanted light! What were some other good freeware games I played for Mystery Tournament? I played, what's the name of it? Box Clever was a very jank one that I played, which is basically a kind of platformer game, but the only way you can move is by jumping. You can't walk at all. You have to jump everywhere.
Oh dear.
That one was a bit infuriating to play at times. The game after that was probably my single best performance from that Mystery Tournament was Udongan X, which is a Toho fan game that plays like Mega Man X. And I like me Mega Man X, so allegedly I have some of the testers' times in that game. Like, some of the testers clocked in like a 50-minute time, but I clocked in like a 25-minute time.
Yo, every now and then I will think to myself in some random fucking thought, maybe I should try out Kuso Grande.
There's been some interesting games. We only just got out of round 1. For the current season. I know I convinced one of my friends, Cupo, to sign up for it. Um,
I think the only problem is I have a schedule for work, and that is rough.
They're usually, like, as long as you're communicating with them, they can usually make schedules work out, like, because they usually do, the weekend slots, but if you need, like, a weekday slot or something like that, as long as they usually open up some of those, but if you need something specific, they can usually try to accommodate that as long as you, like, let them know.
Okay.
On the yogurt yard.
You know what really sucks?
What?
Splatoon 3 is releasing on a Friday.
Yeah, I got my... And you work weekends, right?
I work Saturday from 2 to 6 Eastern.
Okay.
I work half day.
Okay. I don't... Even if I don't work weekends, usually if I have the energy to do it, Saturdays are usually long stream days.
Aye.
Because I just take that time to, like, right now, just, like, get a solid 8 hours or so of Yakuza Kiwami in on a stream.
Yeah, speaking of, I might be getting back into Yakuza at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yakuza... I may have found a way to actually stream Yakuza again. I stopped because I've been having computer problems. I think my PC has finally reached a point where it will not like streaming games while playing them on the same thing. It's rough.
Yeah.
But I think I found a solution.
Okay. Yeah, I'd definitely be game for that. Because I'm probably gonna be finishing with Kiwami in like a stream or two, and then I'm gonna get to move on to Yakuza 2, and that's gonna be where the good shit comes in for Yakuza, just because it's gonna be in the Dragon Engine, and the Dragon Engine is absolutely stupid.
Nice.
Its physics are super fuckery. It's great.
Yeah, I will say, if I don't stream EDF tomorrow after work, I'll probably find something else to stream. Probably gonna be Yakuza 0.
Yeah, what? Why 0 will be good, but man, I did the 100% romp after I finished streaming it. When I beat it.
I refuse to play through 100% of it. No.
I mean, not playing through 100% of any Yakuza game is usually a good idea, because those games, like, they're fun games, but man, is it a grind to 100% complete them.
Yeah, I will say, I think when I stream Yakuza 0 at some point, I will have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I mean, I've played through Yakuza 0 enough because I've 100% completed it on both Steam and PS4 now. Which also includes having to do a New Game Plus run of the game. So that's essentially 4 times I played through Yakuza 0 at this point, so I have a pretty decent grasp on the story and what happens when. I can probably fill you in on stuff you might have forgotten.
So long story short, if I'm going to stream Yakuza 0, drag you in with me. Got it.
Yeah, if I'm available, yep. Be on voice or just hanging out in chat.
Aye.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of, maybe someday I might try and just do like a solo stream.
Yeah.
Because I realize one of my weakest points in any stream whatsoever is I do semi-well socially, but I think I've gotten rusty as all hell if I stream by myself.
Yeah, streaming by yourself is always an interesting time because you're essentially talking to yourself.
Yeah, I it's just at this point I realize I may have just gone crazy.
Like, I don't really narrate stuff I do when I'm not streaming. I'm usually just, like, dead silent playing the video game, whatever video game I'm playing when I'm not on stream. But then my solo commentary when I'm streaming is usually just narrating whatever the hell I'm doing and why I'm making decisions that I do.
Aye.
Which I mean, you could apply to, like, my general lifestyle. Narrating decisions breaking down exactly how big of a percentage of a bad idea this is. Great.
That sounds about right. I mean, my life in general is already just a bad idea. I made bad decisions aplenty at this point. What's a few more to me? May as well continue. I realize now that I may have reached a point when I've gone too far. But at this point, I can't stop. I have to commit.
I've been agreeing to do mystery races, which have at least been alright. Last Sunday I got to race another game that we've had in RBC before, Wendy Every Which Way.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, that was a way forward game. So same people who did Shantae.
Way forward's always pretty interesting in a way.
Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but at least I got the extra life. But it was basically a game where you just you flip gravity and sort of a puzzle platform that way.
And man,
and it's good. It's pretty short, but it's good. I'm gonna say I beat it when we played it for RBC, because I definitely remember giving that game out.
What is it?
Wendy Every Which Way.
Yeah, I remember that game actually. I 100% remember that game, and it was a good game.
Yeah. One of those hidden gems, because how many people do you know who, talk about Wendy Every Which Way?
I see more people talk about Shantae than Wendy Every Which Way.
Yeah. I mean, Shantae's also good, to be fair. Eventually, I will, kind of my MO for, Saturday streams is, I want to try to just go through every game in the Yakuza franchise, so that's going to keep me occupied for probably a good few years. But eventually we'll get to the point where it's like, oh god, I'm actually getting close to being done with all these games. I gotta find another series to start working through. But that's going to be a while, so I have to think about that. But Shantae's definitely been on my radar for if I had to pick another series to start to go through, because as of this point, I've only beaten one Shantae game, and that's Half Genie Hero. Half Genie Hero is a good game. And I expect the other Shantae games are also really good. I think I played part of Pirate's Curse, though. And we definitely played part of the first Shantae, because it was another RBC game.
Did they just throw a fork at you?
Yeah? What about it?
You're not... Well, I mean, I guess Kirby kind of looks like bubblegum. Wait, since when do you stick your fork in a piece of gum?
Look, proper dining etiquette. For
proper
chewing gum.
Etiquette for chewing gum. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about it?
That would be the same as that. You would be a psychopath to do that. That it's just as bad as cutting a piece of pizza with a fork and knife.
Yeah, seems fine.
It is not right. It is finger food, Nick.
Yeah, so? People are okay with being wrong.
Okay, you got a point there. On one hand, you got a point. On the other hand, fuck you.
Have you seen some of the food crimes that people have done?
I have, and I'm not happy.
Do not make me Google search food crimes in the middle of this stream.
You do that, I'm gonna hurt you. Actually, I am curious what food crimes will show up as.
I will find out later when I'm not playing video games. Or you could search it up yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Nothing good, I imagine. Probably all, beans and shit. Sounds like you found some winners.
No! No, dude! No!
No?
No!
Oh, okay.
No!
I want sword!
Tell me!
Get out of here.
Is it better to eat your burger with the peel still on it? Look.
Oh. I feel like I've seen... You know, I feel like I've seen that image before.
Also, yes, cutting a pizza with a fork and knife is on food crime.
Yep, I'm not surprised by that. The cannon, Kirby! Okay.
I think this is pretty bad too, personally.
Yeah, that's pretty bad as well.
Wait, no, that can't be.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh, food crimes are the best because everybody hates them.
Look at this and tell me this is okay.
Hang on,
Nick.
what they...
That's not fucking okay. Spaghetti popsicle. Fucking hell, why? That's disgusting.
That seems okay.
That's not okay. That is the furthest thing from okay.
You haven't tried it. Could be good.
Somehow I doubt it'd be good. I'm sure as fuck not a fan of this one.
Where do you get... Oh, you give me Fireball. Hell yeah. I like the classic food crime image, though, of, like, somebody cutting a slice of pizza, but instead of cutting the outside, they just start cutting on the inside, don't even get part of the crust on a pizza slice. That's like a classic food crime.
I think another horrible food crime is just taking a bite of a slice of pizza and then putting it back in the box and doing the same thing for every slice. Fucking madmen out there.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Sometimes they want to watch the world eat disgusting shit. Look at this. Why?
I think I got the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I'm not judging. I'm only criticizing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You can't tell me otherwise.
They're the same picture.
Management wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the exact same.
Fuck, I need...
Also, Jesus fucking wheels, Batman.
I think I need hammer to get the switch in this stage. Find out in a bit. But I think that is the case.
I think it's all the food crimes I can think of that we actually need. Quote-unquote need. To be honest, I just don't want to look at this anymore.
Yeah, this is a stage I'm going to have to go back into. Probably with hammer. But that's fine. Lost stage is open. So yeah, I just want to point out, as we've been shooting the shit, we're almost to the end of World 5 now. So that's how much this game's going by. This is a 7, technically 8 world game, but World 8's basically just a boss fight. I'll be done with this soonish, hopefully. Maybe. Alright, let's go get the switch. Maybe not get assaulted by wheels. Oh, but that almost happened. Fuck. No! I want my hammer back! Alright, that'll do. Get me the hell out of here. up here. I definitely do not want to lose my hammer now. Because I think, like, the hard part of keeping the hammer... That's always the hardest of optional Kirby stuff to get, is the stuff that requires a specific ability, and you have to survive long enough so that you don't lose said ability. Yeah, the hammer should do nicely here. Yeah! Bingo! There you go, that's 100% in this world now.
What the fuck?
Are you still browsing food crimes?
No, I'm browsing fuck you, I quit.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the good shit.
Dude, look at this. What is this?
Willing to bet it's a tweet I already saw, but I'll take a look here in a second.
You very well may have.
I've been following Fuck You, I Quit for a while.
Cost of rent in Texas.
It seems sustainable. Ow.
104-hour work week needed to afford a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. I imagine that kind of thing is much worse in other places. It gets real expensive to live up here, but granted, our minimum wage here is also higher, so I guess it balances out. Not really, but we'll just pretend.
What's your minimum wage?
Not even $18 an hour.
How much?
It's like, let me double check the exact number.
Okay, fair enough.
$14.50 an hour.
I think that might be higher than mine, actually. Hold on, let me check.
Pretty sure Washington, I don't know if it has, like, outright the highest minimum wage, but I'm pretty sure it has one of the higher ones.
Yeah, my state's 12 an hour.
I wanna... Can I... Oh, I haven't beaten the stage, so I can't get out of here yet. Okay, fine. I think there's another stage I need hammer for.
Woo.
Yeah, turns out minimum wage sucks.
Yeah, that's... I feel like that's always kind of been the thing.
Well... See, here's the thing. In theory, minimum wage is something that is good, but that's on the other side of the coin where it's like, it's good in the sense of people aren't working you for no pay whatsoever. So it's always good in that sense, but boy howdy, minimum wage needs to be way higher.
Yeah, I mean, considering how the economy is doing numbers right now.
Like like I always tell people that my favorite posts are for are companies who brag about record profits and then say they can't afford to pay workers more all in the same breath. I will never not make fun of those.
Yeah, Leslie Probe saying minimum wage doesn't equal a living wage, especially those of us that are still struggling with student loan debt. Yeah,
and
if you're in student loan debt, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, and that's why minimum wage should be a living wage. Like, I'm working 40 hours a week. I expect, at the very least, to be paid enough so that way I can have my own place and live my own life.
Yeah, back then that used to be the case. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
That is about as political as I'll usually get, by the way.
Oh, in our Discord, we always complain about political shit all the damn time. It's great. But another, I guess, air quote, good thing. Oh, yeah, it's... I had to take a second to remember where I was going with my train of thought, but, there's always the boomers who are like, they made, like, half what you do. You should be grateful for the amount of money you make or something like that. And it's like, yeah, that's before inflation, buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
dude,
sure you weren't making as much, but that amount of money you were making was worth a lot more back in your day.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? Fuck it. I think it may be time to tell a story. Are you ready for this?
Oh man, it's a story time with Tune on Radio?
Oh, fuck yeah, it is, buddy. This is back then. I'd say this is about a year or so ago when I used to work as what we would call a health ambassador.
Okay.
Basically, we would be stuck at the doors, we would be cleaning carts, and we would be taking basically inventory of who, like, how many people are in the store and whatnot. And, quite frankly, there should always be 2 people at an entrance, because one of us should be cleaning the carts, another should be counting the people.
Yeah.
Because as you can imagine, if you are cutting your attention to each task, you're not going to be as efficient.
Yeah.
So if you're supposed to be counting people, but you're cleaning carts midway through as well, you might be missing some people.
Uh-huh.
And if you're cleaning carts, but you're stuck having to count people, well, quite frankly, you might not do as good of a job as cleaning carts.
Yeah.
There's a point when I had to do both at the same time. And since I was on a side where I would have to empty out the bins for the recyclers, I guess, you know, for bottles and cans and all that.
Yeah.
I had to do that too.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes. In short, I was extremely unhappy. Like, I was already pretty miffed because I was by myself. I had to count, I had to clean carts, all that stuff. So, of course, my attention was already pretty divided.
Yeah. As I would expect.
In comes in some elderly, I'm not gonna say gentleman because he sure as fuck was not a gentleman.
Oh boy.
And how he was acting. Dude was kicking up a fucking fuss with me, telling me how I need to help a customer out with unplugging a fucking an electric cart. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. So, you know, he was getting on my case about that. Which, by the way, I was one person working 3 fucking tasks. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, if my eyes aren't glued to every single thing in the room, I don't exactly have the most amount of attention span as is.
Yep, I know that feeling.
After I did that, he then goes on to say how it's our generation who fucks everything up.
I mean, that's just the boomer strategy. Blame everything on the current generation for fucking everything up. When it's them who fucked everything up for us in the first place!
To the person, if you are somehow by some miracle watching this, you know who the fuck you are. You were waving your hands around, doing absolute fuck shit. You know, blaming me for all the shit. You have 2 working hands, motherfucker. You can unplug it yourself too.
I didn't mean to go to the Warp Star Station. Another fun story I remember seeing that I got a good giggle out of. So you know about the whole like avocado toast stereotype that people have for like people of our generation, where
I don't actually.
The short version of it is like millennials can't afford housing or what have you because they order too much avocado toast or some shit like that. Like I don't have avocado toast, so I
holy shit, that's actually hilarious.
I'm not in the rap. No, it gets better. There was one point where they were then complaining about having too many goddamn avocados, or I think is what it said. It was something along those lines. But it basically boiled down to they were complaining about millennials not buying avocado toast later because they had a surplus of them or something. And it's like,
my God,
what were you like? It makes no sense where you stand on this. You were just complaining about how they always buy it and that's ruining the economy. Now you're complaining that the opposite is ruining the economy. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, to be fair, is it the media that's doing this shit?
I I always saw the story a while ago, so I don't know the exact details of it.
Was it from a news media outlet though?
It probably was.
There you go. That's your answer. I will be frank with you, yeah? The media in the US fucking sucks. I don't know how it is in other fucking countries because, quite frankly, don't live in it. I only live in one country.
I don't think I have the tweet up, but I saw, I think it was a tweet from the UK about, I want to say it was the UK, but I'm sure there's been similar ones for the US. But it was a tweet, basically, where the hell is this? I think there's a bonus something. It might be the next room over. It was basically a, article trying to explain why the idea of fasting and world hunger is actually a good thing. And it's like...
No.
No. You want to drive yourself into a further corner with that statement?
You've already dug yourself a hole, but you are going to be dying on a hill in that hole. That is quite literally a molehill. Man. I remember seeing some fucking articles of like millennials are not eating out very often. Do they not eat food? They're not buying fabric softener for their laundry. What are they doing?
Look, man, I just want to be able to make enough money to fucking have my own place. That's all I'm asking for here.
I guess we're not even allowed to have that.
No. Like, I've definitely looked at least a few housing options with some potential roommates, and yeah, buying a house is expensive.
Yeah.
I know that's a no shit Sherlock sort of thing, but like,
in some places, yeah, you're gonna have an extremely hard time even getting a house because where I am right now, yeah, there's not much for houses.
Yeah, a lot of that can be chalked up to the people who buy up houses to flip them for a profit, and it's like, these are places that could go to people who genuinely need them, but instead you gotta jack up the price on them, because fuck you, I guess.
Yeah. Too true.
This is Angry Okami Hours.
No, this is just Angry Hours with the Okami games and Tune On Radio. This is the fired up radio hours.
But short version is world sucks. Like, I guess another thing that I commonly say, because like
that is a no shit Sherlock moment if ever I've heard of that.
No, there's a switch in here somewhere. But like, the thing that always hurts about it is that world sucks, and it doesn't need to suck. Oh, it was there this whole time.
No shit.
Okay, that tracks. Fuck, I need to get laser for this.
Unfortunately, this is the world that we just live in.
Yeah, exactly. The world we live in. Oh, come on.
It sucks. It shouldn't suck. It shouldn't have to suck. But it sucks. That's about the nicest way I can put it.
Man. Laser is apparently just playing real hard to get.
It's like a very...
It doesn't help that my A button input keeps getting eaten, so...
Is it getting eaten because you're swimming?
No, it's not even like I was swimming. Like, when I was out of the water, it was getting eaten. Like the input was.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go. No, I still need that laser. There we go. Jesus, that was a fun trek and trying to get that to work, but I finally hit the button.
Hey, you! Get off my cloud!
I haven't even done a lot of the bonus mini games just because I've been sitting on 22 lives and I don't really need to get more than what I currently have.
Yo, I have a stupid idea.
Yeah?
Are Philips CDI games allowed for Retro Book Club?
No.
Fuck!
I don't know if RetroArch emulates CDI, but even if it does, it would probably be super technical and not worth the effort. Why? Were you gonna put, like, one of the Faces of Evil on? Or Wanda Gamelon? Or Hotel Mario?
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was either one of the 3 Zelda CDI games or Hotel Mario, because, like, those are the only CDI games that exist. I mean, they're not.
I know, but also Hotel Mario's cutscenes are fucking hilarious.
Yeah. One of these days I will consider picking up the CDI that they have at the local store.
How much is it?
It's 500.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of systems out there that cost a lot. The immediate example I like to point to is one of the other local stores has a Nintendo 64 disc drive. And if you're not familiar with what that is, a quick history lesson. It's a add-on that was released in Japan. We were supposed to get it here, but it never came out.
Yeah, it kind of canceled before we saw anything of it in the U.S.
Yep.
It did not sell well in
Japan.
Yeah, in Japan.
It did
not sell well there, as far as I heard.
So well, and also part of it was, I think it was a mail order you had to do if you wanted to get one back in the day. But they have a N64 disc drive at one of the local stores.
Do you even have any games that have any sort of compatibility with DD?
Do I have any games with compatibility with disc drive, or does the store?
Both.
I don't have any. I believe I believe it's supposed to come with a game. I think I think it comes with Mario Artist.
Man, those nuts fucking hurt.
But in addition to that, it also comes with a Japanese N64. Because I mean, it's technically region-free, but one of the games for the 64 disc drive, the F-Zero X expansion kit, you need a copy of F-Zero to play, and you would need a Japanese copy to play, and
yeah, region locking sucks.
Well, region locking asterisk, because it's a pretty simple modification to make your N64 region free, but I'm not going to do that with my N64 because I have a special Pokemon Pikachu one.
Yeah, that's not something you'd want to do with something like that.
That I like to leave unmodded. But the cost of it was... It was 200 or 2,500. That's what it was. Not cheap.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
Very not cheap. I mean, I haven't bought it. But
Obviously.
It's something I want to get, but
that is
my money,
so fucking expensive, dude.
My money would be going other places a bit sooner. The other location had a Fairchild Channel F, which was a old console that has probably, as silly as this is to say out loud, one of the best versions of Pong out there.
Yo, honestly, you know what I'd want to fucking take a look at?
What?
Say Teleview.
Teleview would be interesting.
I know it's not
Zelda.
N64, and it's actually, I think, what was it? Oh wait, what was the Teleview its own console?
It was a add-on for the Super Famicom. I think the game that most people know it for is BS Zelda no Densetsu, which was a voice-acted Link to the Past, essentially. It was a different game that also had like time-sensitive stuff.
Oh man!
But it was pretty neat for the time. And apparently, there's actually a hack out there that you can get for Zelda no Densetsu now, basically.
I know. I think I'm gonna say Teleview for for its hub system. It was like the town with no name or something. No, I'm thinking of a completely different.
I was gonna say town with no name is that's Commodore CD-TV, I believe.
No, it's such a weird thing. Hold on, I know I'm thinking of something with like town and it has no name, but it's so weird. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, the first thing I think of is the game that's called The Town with No Name, and
right.
It sounds like that's not what you're thinking of.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of in the slightest. It's not the one that goes, "Give me a drink, bartender."
Yep. Or My Name's Not Shane.
No, the story of the town whose name has been stolen.
Yeah, that one I'm not familiar with.
That's what it is. It's the Satellaviews UI.
Okay.
And apparently it's supposed to look rather reminiscent of Earthbound.
I think at this point the Satellaview is just a, if you got one, it would be more as a novelty than anything else. Just because of the way it works. But...
numerous SoundLink titles where the game was played alongside radio streamed audio. These included BS F-Zero, BS Super Mario USA, etc.
Yep.
BS Legend of Zelda, which I think you've already mentioned.
Yes, BS Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, Ancient Stone Tablets, a mission pack sequel for the
Ancient Stone Tablets is another known one. Both the Zelda ones are.
Radical Dreamers, Koiha Balance, and Treasure Conflicts, 3 Squaresoft original releases. Plus a Chrono Trigger bestiary, sound library, and a standalone version of the Jet Bike minigame.
Nice. I might have heard about that one before, but that must have been one that I forgot about.
Satella Q, perhaps one of the most obscure Mario spin-off games ever, a J-poppy quiz game starring Toad.
Yeah? I mean, we have MPIQ for that purpose, which is a Mario Party 3 minigame.
Excite Bike, Bun Bun Mario Battle Stadium, a remake of the NES Excite Bike with Mario characters and Mario Kart 64 voice effects. BS Famicom Detective Club, Lost Memories in the Snow.
That's another game I need to play. Famicom Detective Club.
I'm gonna probably say these next 2 games wrong, and I apologize, but I'm not good with these sort of languages, so...
I don't expect I'm gonna know how to pronounce them, so...
Sute Hakun.
Okay.
And Genju Ryodan, which unfortunately neither of them have a description, as far as I can see.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is just lost to time, basically.
It's so sad, too, because I think this would have been neat.
Now there's some stuff on the Sega also that got lost to time because of their...
Sega Channel.
Yeah, because of Sega Channel.
Yep.
Reminder that, at least over here in the States, the only way for the longest time you could play... I'm just gonna take the death. I'm at 1 HP. The only way you would be able to play Mega Man The Wily Wars was through Sega Channel. It did eventually, though, get a physical re-release.
Yeah.
Which I do have. Alright, Meta Knight.
Marvelous Time Athletic and Marvelous Camp Arnold. Kirby no Omocha Bako, a series of minigames starring Kirby. An adaptation of Win, Lose, or Draw of all shows, odd considering it had been off the air since 1990 and was never imported to Japan. And special variants of games such as Wario's Woods with celebrity cameos or other changes.
Yeah, why not?
I think by far, probably the most interesting thing was probably the SoundLink titles, you know, playing alongside radio streamed audio. That shit would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure how it works. I would have loved to see it personally.
Anyway, welcome to World 7, essentially the last world.
Nice, good work.
Yeah, see, there's always a lot of interesting stuff from things of yesteryear. And it saddens me that... I still, like, this is more modern for stuff that got lost to time. But remember, for a while, one game that was kind of lost to time was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh yeah, because of the whole licensing issue.
Yeah, so it got taken off the Xbox and PlayStation stores, and you were unable to purchase that game up until it got put back up on Switch, Xbox, PS4, and I think Epic Game Store as well.
Yeah, with the complete edition, which by the way, I don't think it was a complete edition, wasn't it? There was something missing.
I think it had... I'm trying to remember, because I feel like there's something I did hear regarding this, but I think it was a weird technicality of, like, it had everything, but, you had to, like, install the extra stuff. I don't remember, in all honesty. I need another power for that. I think I need you. No, not like that.
Was it Fireball?
Yeah, I think I need Fireball for this.
Jesus, fuck the waddle. These are coming to attack you.
Yep. Also, the ice physics are coming to attack me at this rate. Yep, there we go. I'm not really looking out to buy more stuff currently. Not at the local stores for right now, because in a few weeks, PAX is going to be around. I'm probably going to be buying some cool shit when I go there.
Nice.
It's also probably going to be a week that we don't have RBC, just because I'm not going to be home on that Friday.
When is it again?
It's the first weekend of September.
First weekend.
Which means,
it wouldn't be the 9th, then.
It's starts on the 2nd of September, which is that Friday, and then goes to the 5th, because usually...
It's also Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, yeah, that's the idea. It goes on Labor Day weekend.
Gotcha. Yeah. Man, I don't even know if I'm going to be part of RBC on the 9th. Because of the Splatoon 3 release.
Yeah. Well, if you...
I'm have to attempt to at least get a start on the story.
And if that's what you want to do, then I'm not going to stop you for that, since I know you were excited for Splatoon 3.
Yeah. I will say, even though I'm not part of PSL anymore, it was pretty fun. Season 1 was kind of a shit show, but not much can be done. I'm just relatively excited to be partaking in League to bullshit with some friends again.
Nice.
I still have to give Splatoon 2 a proper farewell. Plus Salmon Run Next Wave with the egg throwing.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes, where's this been all my life?
Please excuse me as I just walked through every mid-boss ever.
You're gonna blow out their eardrums.
And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm willing to bet, though, I'm gonna pick up Splatoon 3, and then I'm gonna, like, not play it for a while, just because I have other things I need to get done, other video games that need to be played.
I'm trying to remember, but you got a code for Splatoon 3, didn't you?
I'm due to get a code for it, yes, through work.
Gotcha.
I'm probably gonna pick it up physically anyway, because that's just how I roll.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm trying to remember, because I think there was a few stores that give pre-order bonuses for Splatoon 3.
I think my favorite one I saw was, I think it's a Splatoon 3 dish rack or something.
What? Hold on. No, I need to see this for myself.
Yeah, that's probably one you would have to look up. I think it's something like the UK or something. I don't think that's a pre-order bonus we get in the States.
Oh, is it not in the US? Damn, dude.
I know, I'm disappointed too.
Man, I wanted the fucking squid dish rack. Hell yeah.
Great.
That shit would be fucking fire, dude. Alright, let me see. Walmart, you get a neon inkling squid plush. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm tempted because I do work at the spot. Best Buy, they give you a keychain.
Alright.
Personally, not the biggest fan because I don't have keys. I mean, I guess I could hook it to my belt if I really wanted to.
I have a few. I forget. Let me look at my keys for a second. Do I have keychains on mine? No, I don't. I should probably put a few on there though, because like one of the ones I like having are my Puyo and Tetris keychains that came with Puyo Tetris.
The answer is simple. Just get a keyblade.
Perfect. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
Yo, I would be real. I would definitely have a replica keyblade if I had the opportunity. Just imagine how fucking heavy that would be, though. Amazon offers nothing if you pre-order Splatoon 3. That's understandable. Splatoon 3 digital, you just get 2 times the My Nintendo Gold points.
Yeah, that's usually the standard for digital. That or being able to play the game a few days early.
GameStop, I don't know if they have any of that.
I don't know either. I'm just gonna pick up... If I'm getting it physically, I'm just gonna pick it up from work. Because I'll get like a 20% discount off of it.
Yeah.
Because, since I've been buying up, games off the eShop, because I was mentioning this earlier, the Wii U and 3DS stores closing down. Though the only way you can add money now is by redeeming a points card. So when I was at work yesterday, I went to go pick up some eShop cards. I essentially got like $500 worth of eShop cards, and I only paid a little over $300, which for $500, that's pretty good.
Alright, so that's all the shit in the US. Let's talk about the UK. Apparently if you order from Amazon, you get a squid pin badge too.
Okay.
If you get it from Nintendo, you get a squid pin badge and a gym bag. Personally, not a fan of gym bag. They feel a bit cheap to me.
Yeah.
Splatoon 3, if you get it from Shop 2, you get an octopus keyring. That I would actually kind of dig. If you get it from base.com, you get an iron-on patch, and you save a little bit of money.
Okay.
And if you buy it at Game, which I guess is a UK thing, you get a squid and octopus keyring. That would actually be really fucking cool.
Nice.
I still think the way to go for me would just be the fucking Inkling squid plush. But I doubt they're gonna be very big. Damn.
Sure.
Damn, no point. They're all out of stock.
Yeah, I'm always out of stock.
Damn, dude. Bro, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to pre-order it from somewhere else.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
However will I go on with my life?
Get Fireball back.
Probably just order from Amazon.
And you're giving Amazon more money.
Fair enough, actually. You know what? I might just go Nintendo.
Fair enough. You know what? Actually, fuck Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That's another stage done. Should be getting close to the end. Like, we're part way through basically the last world. Page 5. Oh, this isn't gonna end well, is it?
That's hilarious.
Oh god. Yep. I got hoisted.
You've been Speckeldorfed.
Really a crime for the ages. Oh, I should have actually kept a crash ability for this. Well...
Good night, Irene.
We're just gonna have to fight you without a copy ability.
Oh, can you not use wheel against wheel?
If I swallow the small wheel enemies... Oh god, right, gravity is the thing. If I swallow the small wheel ones, they don't give me a power-up. I can only just use them as firepower. That's the deal with them.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
If I can hold on to wheel, I might be able to use it for... something. Or laser.
Me in general? I'll think of something.
Okay, let's see if we can... Nope, we're not going to be able to get into that can. That's fine, because I don't think there's anything I need from the can. It's probably just like a 1-up. No switch to be found from it, but I'm about to find out.
What if you miss a button while doing though?
What's up?
What if you're missing a button if you don't do that?
I'm going to find out here in a sec. Nope, I'm not. Because the color of the door tells you if there's a button to be found in there or not when you beat a stage. Because if it stays the same color... So, if the door stays the same color as it was before you entered the stage, that means there's still...
something important.
Yeah, that means there's still a button there. But if it changes, so like the star on it's no longer flashing, then that means you're good.
Gotcha. Yeah, the cannon's all bonuses. It basically takes speedrun-like movement to get it. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't say this earlier. Hey, Leslie, haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing okay.
Leslie is good people. Ow!
You don't die.
Trying.
That's kind of illegal here.
Man, don't tell me how to live my life.
Then you don't tell me how to live mine. You sitting there being like, you're not allowed to die, and yet you trying to pull double standards on me? This is what friends do.
Xenoblade 3 has been keeping a lot of people busy, to be fair.
Man, I still haven't finished Xenoblade 1. I haven't even gone that far in Xenoblade 1.
I haven't played Xenoblade 3 yet, but I beat Xenoblade 1 back when it was on the Wii. And I streamed through all of Xenoblade 2 a while back. Maybe at some point I'll go through and do Xenoblade 1, and I'll do Torna and Xenoblade 2, and work my way up to Xenoblade 3, and stream that. But that's...
I just remember fucking Dylan was just speed running through that shit.
Everybody
it was. Like,
was.
what, after like a few days, and it just his status said Xenoblade 3 completed.
There's also the meme of getting sidetracked by all the side quests.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, yeah, I've completed video games, I know what that's about.
You played Yakuza. You full 100% of Yakuza.
Yeah, don't 100% a Yakuza game. It's bad for your health.
Real Yakuza 100%, Yakuza 0.
Yeah, a real mean button is hidden here. You want to know where this one's hidden? Wait, I'll wait for the stream.
Is it on the moon?
It is on the moon.
Motherfucker.
And it's the last button in the game, or at least it should be.
Well, there you go.
I
Now you just
I only have 17 lives. I don't know if I'm going to beat the game.
I don't know. You might need to grind for a few more. I'd say up until you're in like 30s.
There's the final boss!
So what's that star door?
The star door lets you just travel back to any world you want to.
Ah.
It's basically a shortcut.
Look at this boy.
And
look at this Waka Waka dude.
Time to fight the Daddle Dingo!
Time to fight King DDD's nuts.
Please do not inhale me. Please and thank you.
He's very hungry.
And so's Kirby. You don't see him inhaling DDD, though.
I don't think it would stop him from trying.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, have you seen Kirby in Smash Brothers? He nails literally anyone, even Wario.
I know. I have played a Smash Brothers, yes.
You do
Ooh,
in
hell yeah, I
Smash,
got
but
the
that
double
doesn't
star.
do anything. Wait, so copying DDD's ability literally does nothing? I guess it's fair.
I assumed it would have done something.
You know what I might play at some point?
What?
Haven't played through this in a good while, but Katamari Damacy reroll.
Katamari is a good video game. That was another game that I streamed and 100% completed. That one doesn't take as long to 100% as Yakuza 0 does. It's actually pretty manageable up until you have to fill out the entire compendium of stuff that you can roll up. I know. When I did that, I had to use a guide at that point.
Yeah. There's also the presents.
The presents.
The cousins.
The presents are. You actually, if you're just going for achievements, you actually don't need to get all the cousins, I think. No, you do, right? Because they're also part of the compendium. Yeah. Yeah, Katamari music, real good. The only one I like. The only one I like especially remember though is the very first Katamari. Even though I play like most of the Katamari games by this point.
Are we talking Katamari Damacy, or are you talking about a different Katamari game?
Katamari Damacy, that's the first one.
Gotcha.
The space! Final boss time. Ow.
Don't die.
I'm just playing a shmup, it should be fine.
You played Toho.
I mean, I haven't, but sure. Not like proper Toho. There's that. I was gonna. Yeah, I haven't played Toho, and then I had to think about that for a second after Mystery Tournament with an Udongan X. But that's not like traditional Toho.
Okay, well you played Ikaruga. You played a shmup before. You played Darius.
I mean, Darius is probably more comparable than Ikaruga for this, because that's actually a side-scrolling shmup. Instead of top-down shmup that Ikaruga is. Also, Ikaruga is another one I need to play more of. I at least played a bit of Ikaruga, but I didn't play too far into Ikaruga.
I still fucking love the April Fool's thing of the Darius joke. You remember it, right?
Hmm?
It was like, I think over 100 screens.
Yeah. Absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, now the shmup part is done. It's time to fight. A star!
Mars. Star?
It's time to fight Nightmare.
Right.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hit you from there. From there, I might be able to get you, though.
Shank him, Nick.
Just gotta slaughter a Nightmare.
So, when are we gonna get Kirby 99?
There's a bot that I follow on Twitter. It's a Nintendo 99 bot where it's basically just suggesting Nintendo IP 99.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I especially love when it suggests something for like a later entry in a series like Mario Party 2 99, where it just sounds like it's trying to name a price.
Mario Party for $2.99. That's a hell of a deal.
I think I found out about that account through one of their tweets was one that I would actually love to see, which was NES Remix 99.
That would actually be really cool.
That sounds like something that would be in my wheelhouse.
Just a tournament style of different NES games.
Yeah, different
missions.
Different challenges in NES games. Yeah, kind of like what NES Remix was back on Wii U.
I haven't played through NES Remix, but I would love to.
I 100% completed Ultimate NES Remix, I remember, which is the 3DS port.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's exactly definitive edition, because it basically takes some of what 1 had and some of what 2 had, but not like everything from both games.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it was basically there's like a way to play NES Remix but on 3DS. And I think it also had a unique mode, because like there were a few different versions of like Mario 1 that NES Remix had. Oh, that's game.
Nice. Oh, wait, did you die or did you win?
No, I won.
Nice.
But like I can't remember which one had which, but like one of them was you had to play Super Mario Brothers but backwards. So instead of running left to right, you'd be running from right to left. And then there was and then another version had you had to try to beat the game at double speed. So everything goes twice as fast. I think I actually did do that and have like a leaderboard time on for that.
Good
Down
work.
goes the Nightmare, renamed to NME in the Kirby anime. And you better get that with a money-back guarantee. Alright, time to cross off Kirby.
Stats number 99. Oh
Yep,
my god, look at
that's-
DDD. He fucking looks like a roly-poly.
That is game number 99 in my play every NES game project, but for now, probably just like the first 100 or so. I'm gonna try to do number 100 Friday before RBC. And then...
I'm sorry, did DDD write this fucking ending? Because it's giving a lot of credit to him.
Tonight's Dreamland will sleep well.
DDD helped Kirby beat Nightmare. No, the fuck you didn't.
I mean, he sort of helped in a way, just he was trying to cause mayhem up until then.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how short... I guess I hesitate to say this was short because we've been streaming for like almost 2 hours now. But also a lot of those 2 hours was just shooting the shit, so it didn't really feel like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We were basically just shooting the shit and I was just playing the game on autopilot.
Nice. Poor Wispy Woods. He is sad boy.
Welcome to Sad Boy Town.
Is Lolo and Lala in this one?
Yes. Or in this one...
Nightmares of when we played that for the Switch Online collection.
I actually don't think they're in this one now that I think about it, because I know they're in the first Kirby's Dreamland. I don't recall seeing them in this one though, so...
Oh yeah, no, they weren't. They weren't.
The NMG record for this game is apparently 42-44.
Damn, dude. Is that for 100% or any percent?
And I'm not sure. I assume NMG is normal game, so like having the 6 HP and such.
Gotcha.
I mean, the extent of getting 100% is hitting all the switches, so... It's not exactly much of a 100%. Bye-bye! The end. Extra game! Choose extra game to go on a new and more challenging adventure. Where you can go through the whole game again, but in one session, and you only get 3 HP per life. But we did it.
You gonna do it?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that, at least not right now.
Aye.